The whole world is having eyes on the 2024 U.S. presidential elections, which are due in November 2024. And there are several Democrats and independent candidates who are willing to take part in the elections. The presidential candidates are bringing up their own immigration policies. In this video, we're going to talk about the immigration policies by all the 2024 presidential candidates in details.
Visit our Swat&Vee channel with your questions to see how best we can help you out your process. Please don't forget to subscribe if you're new to the channel.
So, without any further delay, now let's get into the video. Republicans are attempting to portray Democrats as border incompetent by blaming liberal policies for causing a crisis that could devastate border communities and setting new precedents for how they'd resolve it, while Democrats counter that conservatives would impose excessively harsh sanctions that don't address the issue's causes and are contrary to American values. While President Joe Biden, who is running for re-election, has sought to reduce asylum and border crossings, drawing the ire of progressives, without endorsing the strategies of Republican predecessor and rival Donald Trump. Among the GOP presidential candidates' proposals include trying to send the military into Mexico and using drone strikes on cartels. Here's a brief look at where the major candidates stand on the issue. Joe Biden. Biden, who is the clear front-runner for the Democratic nomination in next year's race, has moved to increase refugee admissions and supports a pathway to citizenship for farm workers without authorization to be in the country, as well as those who are on temporary protected status and deferred action for childhood arrivals recipients and their parents. In addition, Biden has moved to increase refugee admissions. However, while he has also reversed some of the rules that were put in place during the administration of Donald Trump, such as the authority under Title 42 to expel migrants in the midst of the COVID-19 outbreak, the White House has enacted new regulations that will cause migrants who did not apply for asylum in a nation that they passed through on their way to the United States to be denied entry. In addition to this, the administration has made efforts to address the underlying problems that have led to the current migrant crisis by delivering humanitarian aid to Mexico and other Central American nations. Robert F. Kennedy Jr. Robert F. Kennedy Jr. has always been something of a mystery to many Democrats, and his views on immigration are no exception to this pattern. On X, the site that was formerly known as Twitter, Kennedy has positioned himself as someone who is in support of immigration while also being in favor of closing the border. When Senator Kennedy was in Yuma, Arizona, at the beginning of June, he stated that the current rate of unlawful immigration was not a good thing for our country, and that it was unsustainable. But Kennedy has also campaigned for overhauling the immigration system in the United States, and he has stated that, should he be elected, he will make it simpler for foreign workers to enter the nation on H-1B visas. Marianne Williamson. Marianne Williamson, an author and speaker who is opposing Joe Biden in the Democratic primary, is in favor of providing a road to citizenship for all immigrants who have not violated serious laws. Biden opposes this idea. She has also stated that if elected, she would work to have the Patriot Act and the United States Immigration and Customs Enforcement Agency both repealed. Donald Trump. In his third run for the presidency, Donald Trump has stated that he intends to revive and expand the immigration policies he implemented during his first term as president. These policies include completing the wall along the border between the United States and Mexico, reviving the Remain in Mexico policy, and restricting asylum claims. Trump also promises to carry out the largest domestic deportation operation in American history. Trump has also vowed to sign an executive order to end birthright citizenship for illegal aliens on the first day of his new term. This promise would almost probably face considerable legal challenges due to the fact that birthright citizenship is established in the 14th Amendment. Trump's promise to sign the order on the first day of his new term has been met with widespread criticism. During Trump's first run for president, he placed a significant emphasis on immigration issues, including building a wall along the border with money he claimed would come from Mexico. However, he did not fulfill this promise, which has become a point of contention among his primary opponents. Ron DeSantis. The current governor of Florida, Ron DeSantis, has some of the most hardline views on immigration of all of the candidates in the GOP primary race. Specifically, he advocates for the use of lethal force against people crossing the border who are suspected of being involved in the trafficking of illegal substances. During the announcement of his immigration policy, DeSantis stated that he will also seek to revoke birthright citizenship for children of undocumented parents who are still born in the United States. This commitment, similar to Trump's, is expected to spark judicial fights in the future. Additionally, the governor has been one of the most outspoken critics of the Trump administration for its failure to finish building the wall along the border between the United States and Mexico. Vivek Ramaswamy. Entrepreneur and commentator Vivek Ramaswamy has been a hardliner on immigration among the 2024 Republican contenders. He has repeatedly vowed to try and end birthright citizenship and said he would deport U.S.-born children of unauthorized immigrants. He's also supported trying to use military force in Mexico against cartels and has said he would finish the border wall. Ramaswamy has also said he would scrap the H-1B visa program for high-skilled foreign workers in specialized industries even though his former biotech firm used the program. Mike Pence. Former Vice President Mike Pence has said securing the southern border is a day one priority, promising to finish the border wall and reinstate the Remain in Mexico and Title 42 policies implemented during his time in office with Trump. Pence says he wants to introduce a merit-based immigration system based on the kinds of workers different states need to reform legal immigration. A Republican, Pence visited a portion of the border in Arizona in June and blamed the Biden administration for what he called a crisis of epic proportions, despite some of the current White House's policies mirroring those of the Trump administration.
I hope you guys found this video extremely helpful. If you know anybody that could benefit from this information, definitely make sure to share this video with them. We are all about empowering you with knowledge. So the more people that can benefit from this video, the more people we want watching this video. If you like this video, please make sure to hit that thumbs icon. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and hit on the notification bell for more immigration updates. Bye!